Hope you will be fine. Today we will study about linked list and FAT allocation method. Yesterday we have discussed about contiguous allocation. Now first we will discuss about linked list allocation. Now as we know that in a linked list allocation, each file is considered as the linked list of disk blocks. However, the disk blocks allocated to a particular file need not to be contiguous. Now, let us understand the linked list allocation. Now, in this, the information is saved in a block. For example, we have a file 1, we have a file 2, and this is linked to this file, and these are the physical blocks. And for example, this is the memory block number 7, this is the memory block number 2. Now let us take the advantages of linked list allocation. As we know that in contiguous allocation we will get a problem of fragmentation. Now in this, no external fragmentation. Point number 2, any free block can be utilized in order to satisfy the file block request. Now the third point is directory entry will only contain the starting block address. Now students, let us take the disadvantages of linked list allocation method. Now as we know that every block is linked together, so random access is not provided. Point number 2, as we know that in a linked list we are using pointers, so pointers also require some memory space on the disk blocks. Now the third advantage is, as we know that there is no random access, so we need to traverse each block. It means we need to fetch out each block in order to find the corresponding elements. So there is a need to traverse each block. Now, these are the advantages and disadvantages of linked list allocation. Now we will moving towards FAT. So FAT allocation, it means it stands for file allocation table. As we know that in linked list we does not get the random access to a particular block, so this problem is solved by the file allocation table. Now in this we will get the random access of blocks or elements. Now FAT, as we know that it is a file allocation method used by MS-DOS operating system. It is also used in Windows versions. Now what is file allocation? Suppose we have now in this table all the entries will be made. For example, these are the memory blocks. We have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now as we know that the directory entry contains the entry of a file. For example, we have a a.txt and it will be on a 4. So here the 4 is the start block. Now let us take the advantages of this of FAT technique. That is point number 1. As we know that in this the random access is provided. Point number 2, only allocation method we need only to trace file allocation table. We need not to trace each block in the file allocation table. We will get an idea where the file entry will be made. Now in this, one advantage we get, we will use is the whole disk block for data. Now the disadvantages of this technique is, in this only the file allocation table entry will be made. We does not provide a directory entry in this technique. Now file allocation table size may be bigger depending upon the number of file allocation table entries. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of FAT technique allocation method. Hope you have understood this one. Thank you very much.